Hey everybody, so here is how I got from 230 pounds to 185 and continuing to lower my weight. First things first, I lift, if you can't tell from my page. I do a 3-day split, legs and shoulders, back and bis, and then chest and tris. Some weeks I have 2 rest days in there just because of how my split falls. But most of the time I have 1 rest day because I do 3 days rest, 3 days rest, 3 days rest, like that. I do have timed rest. That has helped me push more in the gym. I log 20,000 steps a day, so cardio is a big thing for me. But I'm not running all of those 20,000 steps. In my job as an elementary music teacher, I'm constantly dancing and moving around and playing games with the kids. So I log 10 to 12,000 steps a day just at work alone. So if I were you, I would probably aim for 12 to 15,000 steps by the end of the day if you're someone who sits in an office every day. I use the Heavy app, Hevy, to track my gym progress. I definitely have seen much more progress by using that app than I have just trying to remember, oh, what was the last weight that I used on this exercise? This app is phenomenal for keeping track of your progress. And the most hated aspect of leaning out, calorie counting. I use the Macro app, which is better than MyFitnessPal, in my humble opinion. MyFitnessPal is very hard to work, in my opinion. It's not very user-friendly. I struggle with it, and then now they want you to pay a premium subscription to get access to the general library of the recipes that everyone puts in there. Nah, not for me. So I use the Macro app, which is an easier layout. It's more user-friendly. I've suggested it to some friends and they've enjoyed it. They've also thought that it's better than MyFitnessPal. And Macro gives you access to their library for free. So a win is a win. I also got very big on recovery and stretching and rolling before and after every workout. That was very important. And then I also adjusted my calories for the weight I was losing with the Macro app. And there's a part in the settings where you log, your daily activity, your weight, your height, etc. And it will actually adjust your caloric intake per that information. But beyond that, I also really focused on whole foods because there's a British documentary that actually just came out last year that talks about food science and eating science, right? Like, why can I eat a whole box of frozen processed food and still feel hungry afterwards, right? It goes into that. And I'm not qualified to speak on that, but the professionals in that documentary can. And I will screenshot it and overlay it on this video. I also began making all of my meals at home. This is something that, again, I know a lot of people don't want to hear. I haven't eaten out in a while. And whenever I do, it's like, oh, I'll have the chips and salsa, right? Or like, I'll have the chips and guac. Or, it's something like, it satisfies me, but doesn't leave me wanting more, if that makes any sense. And I eat before I go out. Like if I go out with friends, like right now, I'm about to go out with friends. It's Saturday night. And I ate a whole meal before recording this. And I'm gonna go hang out with my friends and they're gonna be drinking and I'm not gonna drink. That's another thing. I X'd out alcohol. Another thing people don't wanna hear. Alcohol stops your body from burning fat. Drop it. But yeah, other than that, I eat everything at home. Everything. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins. Occasionally I'll have beef. But with being a colorectal cancer survivor, I beat it in 2023. I limit my red meat intake. So just for me personally, I eat more lean meats like chicken and turkey. But to recap, I lift, I time my rests, I log 20,000 steps a day, the Heavy app. I calorie count with the Macro app, and I focus on my recovery. I adjust my calories for my weight loss with the Macro app, and I make sure I eat whole foods and less processed foods, like no fast food, no frozen food. Not that I don't eat that at all, but I limit my intake. So I'll eat like a frozen dinner one night a week, or I'll eat fast food one time a week, right? Like just not Xing it out completely because those X out diets don't work. They don't. Like that's whenever you fall off the bandwagon and eat 5 pounds of something that you're not supposed to, you know? That's an exaggeration, but you get the point. And then, yeah, I make all my meals at home. I meal prep. Everything. I literally have a crock pot of chicken that I'm gonna shred for my meal prep this week. And I'll put that over vegetables, and that's what I'll eat. So yeah, I hope this helps someone out there on their cutting journey or leaning out journey. I always say cut, but these days it's more gym lingo to say lean out. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Bye.